Hello. Okay, I'd like to talk about transgender people in sports. So, because it's just a big issue out there, you know. So, like, should trans women be able to play? Should they play sports with the men or the women? You know. So it's a tricky one. It's been even a tricky one for myself. I was always really into boxing, and I had a lot of dreams to do boxing, and like I've grown and learned so much, but as far as my body, since living life as a female, but one thing that went downhill is my boxing. I've just given it up and everything because like who am I gonna box? With women or men? Part of me is just like, well, I'd rather fight, box the men just because they can be such jerks. I want to beat them up, but that's stupid. They would beat me up, and like the women that are boxers, like the athlete women, like I'm 6'3", so like like that's part of loving me. When you look at my body and you're like all and you're like all the broad shoulders, the muscular arms, and all that, that's doesn't look like a woman, but no woman 6'3" with my kind of body. I have like a volleyball player's body or like a NBA, not NBA, but WNBA, like a basketball chick or a volleyball chick's body, Not really though, because if you look at them, they're just stronger and tougher and better than me, So like, it's just like it's ignorant. Like a lot of it's because like some of those people think a trans woman is just a man in women's clothes. Like you should, if you're one of them, look at my playlist on transgender people and go scroll down to the video where a doctor's explaining what the hormones do. Educate yourself on the hormones. That it's stupid. Like what you think the you think the hormones are a superstition? Don't you believe in hormones? And don't you know what hormones do? Like my skin, my hair, my pheromones, my flesh, my fat, my muscles, just like all my flesh, is girl. I have girl flesh. It's all girl stuff, Like my triceps wobble, it's all girl stuff, And like when I'm lucky enough to get busy with a guy and I'm all feeling his body and feeling his arms, it's like one of the reasons it's such a turn on, and one of the reasons hormones make men and women so different is because their muscles, they're just different. It's like if their muscles or their arms are just really hard, and like man's muscles, like a woman's muscles can be like that too if they work out and everything. But really, it's like that. They had to work to get there. I would have to work to get there too, to have hard muscles and be really tough. Just the same. We're more the same than you think. It's not the advantage that you think that to be born a boy. Like so. What I think is that I think that it's sometimes the trick with these issues is instead of comparing me to a cis woman, why don't you compare me to a cis man? Sometimes that's like they forget to do that, Like if you look at me and compare me to a cis woman, you probably will still do it wrong because you'll compare me to a short woman. Compare me to a 6'3" woman, and and you'll realize, holy cow, actually, I think I'm going to bet my money on the other woman because she's an athlete and I'm not. I don't really work out. I do yoga a little bit and I'm kind of in shape, but not like an athlete. A 6'3" athletic woman would kick my ass. That's working out all the time. She'd be in better shape. She'd be stronger. Like I have to have men help me open lids on jars and everything. And so I still get, that's one of the reasons why men need to treat trans women, open the door for us, let us go first and all that too, because for one thing, it's being polite is a sign of strength. Being rude is a sign of weakness. For another thing, it's the same reasons you would treat a cis woman that way, you should treat a trans woman that way for the same exact reasons, And, it really is the same.